spells murder. Then we've got Suspense, which is The House on Cypress Canyon. I've heard that one before. It's really good. And then we've got A Sealed Book. And I can't even read what that's... Oh, Death at Stormhouse. So chill out and relax and put me on in the background if you want while you're cooking or doing whatever, or you're diamond or whatever it is. And enjoy. All right, so we'll start off and play the first one. Okay, is this going to play? Let's see.
The Sears Radio Theatre tonight presents host Vincent Price with a tale of mystery.
Ellie, you're putting us on.
I am not, I swear. My fingers are barely touching the pointer. What sort of message? I don't know. Let's find out. Just be still and concentrate some more.
The Ouija Spells Murder will begin after this message from your local station.
This is Vincent Price. The nights are getting dark so early now. This is Ellie Sims' first thought as she locks up the bookstore, leaves the friendly lights of the shopping mall, and steps out into the dark, deserted city street to wait at the corner bus stop, alone. Ellie sits down on the bench to wait. The bus should be coming along any moment. She smiles as she recalls a frivolous purchase made during her afternoon lunch break. A Ouija board, an old-fashioned parlor game. She imagines her grandmother once whiled away slow, sunny afternoons, sitting at a lace-curtained window with a friend, the Ouija board between them on their laps, their hands poised delicately on the pointer as they asked it to spell out the answers to blushing questions. Tell me, Ouija, do I have a favorite beau? When we go to the band concert in the park next Sunday afternoon, will he hold my hand? They wait patiently until at last the pointer slides hesitantly across the board to spell out the desired answer. Yes. Ellie shivers suddenly in her winter coat. It's getting colder and darker. She wishes the bus would come along. There's a newspaper vending machine beside the bench. She could at least read a bit of the paper under the corner streetlight while she waits. She walks over to the machine, fishing a coin from her purse, drops it into the slot, and lifts the lid to take out the paper. Only then do her eyes focus on the bold black headlines splashed across its front page. Another body found. 7th young woman victim of sidewalk slasher. Which brings us to as good a place as any to begin our story.
Sears Radio Theatre, a new adventure in radio listening. Brought to you 5 nights a week by Sears Roebuck and Company. Sears, where America shops. Your hosts, Lorne Green. I'll bring you stories of the Old West and the New.
Andy Griffith with a look at the funny side of life.
Vincent Price with tales of mystery and suspense.
Cicely Tyson with stories about love, hate, and related things.
Richard Widmark. I'll bring you stories of pure adventure.
5 nights of exceptional entertainment every week. Brought to you in Elliott Lewis production of the Sears Radio Theatre. Our story, The Ouija Spells Murder by Shirley Gordon. Our stars, Louise Heath and Joan McCall.
A young woman sitting in a bus, riding through dimly lighted streets. She gets off at her stop, shivering in a sudden icy wind, and hurries home, clutching a Ouija board.
That you, Ellie?
Me?
You're a little late.
I know. I must have missed my regular bus somehow. I had to wait almost a half hour for the next one.
How grim.
Grimmer than you think. The street's so dark and deserted outside of the mall, and there wasn't another soul around at the bus stop.
With all those terrible murders lately.
There's been another. It's all over the front page of the paper.
Oh, dear. Ooh, how awful.
Well, no good dwelling on it. What do we have for dinner?
Well, since you were late, I went ahead and combined our leftovers into a casserole. It's already in the oven, okay?
Great. I'll do the salad.
It's done.
Marvelous. I think I'll miss my bus every night.
Don't push your luck. Oh, what'd you buy?
Open it and see.
You sure?
I bought it for us.
Really? Oh, if it's a new jigsaw puzzle, I hope it's easier than the last one. I nearly went blind.
It's not a new jigsaw puzzle.
A Ouija board? I've heard of them, but I don't think I've ever actually seen one before.
I thought we might have some fun with it.
How does it work?
You just ask it questions and it spells out the answers.
What kind of questions?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, let's give it a try right after dinner, shall we? Bill's going to drop over. He'll be intrigued. Are you sure this is what our grandmothers called entertainment? Nothing's happening.
Our grandmothers had more patience. We're too used to instant pictures on the TV screen.
Maybe you're not asking it the right questions.
I'm asking it, is my boss going to give me a raise? That's the right question as far as I'm concerned.
It says to start out with simple yes or no questions.
A simple yes is all I'm asking for, Ouija.
But you have to give the pointer a little push in the right direction.
But that would be cheating, and it wouldn't be any fun.
Oh, come on, Ellie. You don't really think that thing's going to start moving by itself, do you?
No, but... Well, I don't think you should know that you're pushing it. I think you have to keep concentrating hard until your subconscious starts pushing it.
All right, then. I'll just sit here and quietly munch on my cheesecake and let you two concentrate on concentrating.
Good. Come on, Ann. Close your eyes. And this time, let's really stay absolutely still and keep our minds focused completely on the pointer.
I have been concentrating as hard as I can.
It's moving.
You're pushing.
I am not. You must be.
But I'm not, I swear.
Come on now. One of you has to be.
I think it's starting to spell out something. F-I-N-D. Find.
It's going to tell me to find a new job.
There you are. It is your subconscious. You probably really want to quit your job and find a new one.
I do not. My subconscious doesn't know what it's talking about.
Be quiet, you two. Maybe we're getting a message of some sort.
Oh, come on, Ellie. You're putting us on.
I am not. I swear. My fingers are barely touching the pointer.
What sort of message?
I don't know. Let's find out. Just be still and concentrate some more.
I'm not making you move. I'm really not.
T-H-E. Find the...
I'll bite. Find the what?
Be quiet, Bill.
K-I-L-L.
Kill?
E-R. Killer. Find the killer.
I was only asking it about my job.
Now, that's funny.
What's funny?
All the time you two have been fooling around with that thing, and I've been sitting here having my coffee and cheesecake, I haven't really been able to keep my eyes off the front page of this paper and thinking about those murders.
Then it's your subconscious that was the strongest force in the room.
And the Ouija board picked up on it.
Well, let's face it, all of our subconsciouses are probably thinking the same thing. We're all wishing they'd find that killer.
But it's still kind of remarkable. The pointer began moving so fast I couldn't keep my fingers on it.
I know, me too.
The power of the subconscious. I'm not going to knock that.
Let's see if it'll spell anything else, okay?
All right. But I think I'd better watch my thoughts.
Let's all be quiet and concentrate.
On what? The murders? I'm trying not to think about them.
Concentrate on whatever message the board has for us. Do you have anything more to say to us, Ouija?
Oh, Ellie, really?
Next thing you know, she'll bring home a crystal ball.
Both of you. Ouija, do you have anything more to tell us? G-O-T.
God, no, wait. It's moving back to O again. G-O-T-O. Go to Bill.
You don't look at my subconscious.
You do. C-L-O-U.
No, it's changing the last letter. To a V. C-L-O-V.
E-R. Clover. Go to Clover. What does that mean?
I haven't the slightest.
How about Clover Heights?
Any housing tracts? What made you think of that?
I don't know. It just popped into my head. It's the only Clover around here that I know of.
But why is it telling us to go there?
You don't suppose that was the second part of the same message, do you?
What do you mean?
Put them together. Find the killer, go to Clover.
You mean the murderer is in Clover Heights, and the only one who knows about it is your friend Ouija?
Look, it wasn't my idea to play detective with this silly thing.
Then let's not. Let's put it away and turn on the TV. Or we'll play a nice friendly game of three-handed rummy, okay?
Okay.
Only you're curious, right?
Right.
So am I.
So let's all jump in my car, drive over to Clover Heights, and find the killer.
No, but let's at least see what else my friend Ouija has to say. Just for fun?
Some fun.
Well, you might say it beats curling up in bed with the latest Hardy Boys. Especially considering Ann's cheesecake.
Don't let him fool you, Ellie. He's just as curious as we are.
I think so, too.
Yes, but curiosity kills. Remember?
The suit to own, if you could own only one, is on sale at Sears. The $119 four-piece vested is now $89, a $30 savings. The suit, contrasting slacks, and reversible vest make 6 different outfits. The four-piece vested suit. It should be the suit you own. On sale for $89 until February 24th in larger Sears men's stores.
Style, send satisfaction. Sears Men's Store.
Prices and dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Painted and love it during Sears Home Center sale.
If your walls need a facelift, Sears has something to lift your spirits. $4 off every gallon of Sears Fashion Flat and Semi-Gloss Latex paints.
Plus, save $100 on a 1-horsepower safety-shrouded compressor, now just $249.99, complete with air hose, air chuck, and 12-gallon tank.
So paint it and love it during Sears Home Center sale till February 24th at most Sears retail stores. Prices and dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
I'll never forget is the time I received a diamond. There's nothing quite like diamonds for expressing love, and now there's no better time to buy them for your love. Now, at most Sears retail stores, all tradition diamond jewelry up to 1 carat is 20% off till February 24th. That's 20% off diamond solitaires, pendants, earrings, bracelets, stick pins, and fashion rings. So give her a diamond from Sears, and she'll remember this Valentine's Day forever. Dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
They sit there, the three of them, hardly daring to breathe. The Ouija board, waiting a question, seems to be a tangible, living thing. Absolute stillness for what seems an incalculable time. Then it moves.
G-E-T. Get. P-O-L-I.
Oh, sure.
C-E. Police. Get police.
So now we're going over to Clover Heights, find a policeman, and tell him our Ouija board says the killer is around there someplace, and all we have to do is find him.
Find the killer. Go to Clover. Get the police. That sounds like what we're supposed to do, all right.
You have to tell us more than that, Ouija. Clover Heights is a big area.
And we don't really even know if Clover means Clover Heights.
Yeah, Ouija. You gotta stop being so vague. Where exactly are we supposed to find the killer?
Oh, you thought we were kidding. But it looks like it's going to answer you.
This better be good.
The pointer's moving so fast.
But it isn't spelling out anything.
Seems to be very agitated.
Oh, maybe I hurt its feelings. Sorry, Ouija, old boy.
Hey, it's starting to spell something now.
S-K-O-L.
Skull. Well, now we know what the Ouija is. A thirsty Scandinavian. And he has a point. Why don't I fix us all a nightcap?
Wait. It's spelling something more.
S-K-O.
Skull again. Ouija wants a double.
No. It's circled back to O again. It's S-K-O-O-L. School.
Do you think it means S-C-H? School, spelled phonetically?
Is there a school in Clover Heights?
Yep. Right smack in the middle of it. The school was there to begin with. They're building the housing development around it.
Now, that's something I didn't even know.
Neither did I, and I would also think that even my subconscious would know how to spell school.
All right. Assuming that school, however you spell it, is some kind of, well, let's say, legitimate clue, what does it mean? That the killer is hiding out there?
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's see if the board is going to tell us anything more.
I'd almost just as soon it didn't.
Put your hands back on the pointer, Anne. I can feel it beginning to move already.
A-L-L-E-Y.
Alley. Correct spelling this time.
There's more. H-O-U-S.
That's all? No E? But it must mean house. Phonetic spelling again.
School, alley, house. We could drive over and see.
See what?
If there's an alley to the school. And if there's a house by the alley.
And if there is?
Well, the board said we should get the police.
Oh, man, now I know I need a drink.
The paper says the police are desperate for clues.
I don't think they mean that desperate.
But we can't just ignore all this information.
I doubt that what you have would be classified as information.
But according to...
As information.
But according to...
Well, for what it's worth, here we are. Clover Heights.
It's so dark.
I guess they haven't got all the electricity in yet. Not here, where the newer houses are going in anyway. Should be plenty of light up by the school, though.
I hope so.
Anyway, we're just going to drive through for a quick look-see. If there's a cop around, he's liable to haul us in for trespassing.
Better a cop around than a killer.
There's the school.
Drive around it. See if there's an alley.
All right. But there really isn't any point.
There is an alley. Looks like it goes all the way behind the school.
You could call it a driveway.
I'd call it an alley. A very dark alley.
Drive through. Let's just see.
We will get taken in for trespassing. So, what are we proving?
We found the alley, and on one side there's a school, and on the other side, look,
A house. School, alley, house.
none of us has ever been here before. And how do you explain it?
Coincidence. And let's get out of here.
Yes, let's.
But how can you explain it?
I can't. And whenever anything happens that I can't explain, I figure it's a good time to have a drink. Let's go find that cozy corner bar I promised myself.
It's good to be inside where it's warm, at least.
Yeah, I I'd say the only thing this whole little escapade proves is my faithful old dog devotion to the fair end.
For which I thank you. Again. You have to admit, Ellie, Bill's been a brick to go along all the way with our fun and games tonight, hasn't he?
Yes.
Ellie, what's the matter?
I think we ought to tell the police.
But what would you tell them? That your Ouija board told you all this?
All right. So they think I was some kind of weirdo. But they would still check out the house, just in case.
Find the killer. Go to Clover. Get the police. That is what the Ouija told us to do.
The Ouija didn't tell me to do anything. And if you two are really serious about bothering the police with all this nonsense, I'm afraid you'll have to count me out.
What happened to my faithful old dog?
He'll sit right here with his keg of brandy around his neck and wait for you.
Okay? Then can we borrow your car?
All right. But remember, I won't have any way to get over and bail you out.
There's the police station. I noticed it on our way into Clover Heights.
Now that we're here, I'm not sure I have the nerve.
The worst they can do is take us for a couple of crimes.
I know.
But the paper did say they were desperate for clues.
So it's our civic duty, right?
Right.
I'm still right behind you.
What time is it getting to be?
Going on midnight. A perfect time for a murder.
Well, at least we'll be safe inside the police station.
If the desk sergeant doesn't kill us when we tell him why we're here.
Yes, can I help you?
We've come about the murders.
The ones that have been in the newspapers so much lately?
The sidewalk slasher, you mean?
Yes.
Well, if it's protection you're concerned about, young ladies, I'd suggest first off that you not be out on the streets alone this time of night with what's been going on.
Oh, we have someone with us. That is, he's waiting for us.
He didn't think we should bother you with this, but we thought.
That we should.
And it's something to do with the murders?
Yes.
Now, have your names, please.
Our names?
It's routine for my entry log.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm Ellie Sims, and this is Ann Benson.
That's Ann with an E.
Right. Now, just what is this information you have regarding the murders?
I don't know if you'd call it information exactly.
Sergeant, do you know what a Ouija board is?
A Ouija board?
Yes. That's where our information came from.
A Ouija board?
I know. You're probably thinking we're a couple of cranks.
But we aren't, really. You see, I bought this Ouija board only this afternoon, just for fun. And tonight after dinner, we were asking it some perfectly harmless questions.
Like whether or not my boss was going to give me a raise.
When it suddenly started giving us messages about the murderer.
What kind of messages?
It said, find the killer.
And that's all?
No. That was only the first message. Then it told us to go to Clover.
Which we figured out meant Clover Heights.
How did you figure that?
Well, it was the only Clover we could think of. And besides, later it said there was a school and an alley behind it.
And a house. Just this one house behind the alley.
I see.
The Ouija board also told us to get the police.
It did.
Yes, it did. Anyway, we thought we should come and relate all of this to you, just in case it might mean something.
We didn't want to bother you or anything.
Well, that's what we're here for, miss. I think maybe you better wait in the next room for a minute.
But that's really all we have to tell you.
Well, and my friend is waiting for us. You see, he let us borrow his car, and...
We won't keep you for long. Right in here, please. Someone will be right with you.
What do you suppose he wants us to wait for?
I don't know.
Do you think we ought to telephone Bill? On TV, they always allow you one phone call.
Oh, Ann, we're not under arrest. I don't think.
Miss Sims?
Yes.
And Miss Benson?
Yes.
I'm Detective Lieutenant Connors. The desk sergeant told me a story. If you don't mind, I'd like to have you repeat it.
About the Ouija board.
And I understand that's how you say that you came by the information which you relayed to the officer outside.
You mean you don't believe that what we told him is the truth?
Oh, but it is, Lieutenant. We were just fooling around with this silly game.
Now, just a moment, Miss Benson. First of all, where did you get this, what'd you call it?
Ouija board, Lieutenant. It's a kind of an old-fashioned parlor game that used to be popular several years ago. before television.
Where'd you get this particular one that you were, as you say, fooling around with?
I bought it just this afternoon at a toy store in the shopping mall where I work.
Well, what kind of work do you do?
I'm the assistant manager of a bookstore, but I don't see why that...
And you, Miss Benson?
I'm a secretary for an advertising firm.
And you were asking this Ouija board a question about your job, right?
How did you know? Oh, I guess I must have mentioned that to the desk sergeant. Yes, I was asking it if I was going to get a raise.
Well, did it answer you?
No, it started giving us these other messages instead.
What other messages? Can you remember them exactly?
Yes, of course. The first thing it said was, find the killer.
And you assumed this meant the so-called sidewalk slasher.
Well, what other killer could it mean, Lieutenant? Those awful murders are all we've been reading and hearing about lately.
And I just brought a newspaper home with the story of the latest murder on the front page.
Okay. So then did you ask this Ouija board where you were supposed to find the killer?
Not exactly. We only asked if it had any further message.
And it did. It spelled out, go to Clover.
Just Clover, not Clover Heights?
That's right. But Clover Heights was the only Clover we could think of.
All right, then what?
The next message after that was, get the police.
Which brought you here?
No. I mean, not right away. That is, we thought it was all too vague.
So we asked the Ouija board, to be more specific.
About what?
About where in Clover Heights the killer was to be found.
And was Ouija specific at this point?
Yes. Well, that is, it spelled out 3 clues, you might say.
Which were?
School, alley, house.
I see. Anything else?
No. That's when we decided to drive over to Clover Heights just to see if there was a school with an alley near it and a house.
And there was.
So then we thought that maybe we should come here and report all of this, in case it would be of any interest to you.
I assure you it's of interest to us, Miss Sims.
It is?
Yes, in fact, I'm going to ask you both to accompany me to the location you've described.
But, is that necessary? I mean, we didn't think...
You didn't think what, Miss Sims? That we were going to take your story seriously?
We weren't sure, but I guess we didn't really think you'd take it this seriously.
After all, Lieutenant, the Ouija board is just a game.
But murder is not, Miss Benson.
Sears Radio Theater will return after this message from your local station.
You've heard it said, Smitty's, putting it all together just for you. Now, that's not a slogan. It's a fact. Smitty's team of qualified experts are trained to select the best buys that continually offer the value you've come to depend upon. This week's Smitty's feature from the meat department is tender, succulent cross rib roast, only $1.79 a pound. You'll want to buy an extra large roast so you can enjoy really good roast beef sandwiches, too. Another great meat buy this week at Smitty's is Cudahy Bar S smoked picnics, only 79 cents a pound. And while you're at the meat department, choose some tasty fish for another family treat. You'll love the fresh Dover sole fillets. This week, only $2.99 a pound. See why more people prefer to shop Smitty's. You'll enjoy the selection and Smitty's low prices.
Want to be happy and feel good? Then listen to Cool Radio 96 afternoons on the Joe McNamara Show. Joe is on from 2 to 6 every afternoon, Monday through Friday. Now, we could tell you about the music, the news, and the special traffic reports, but that really wouldn't do justice to the show. We'd like for you to be the judge and the jury. Tune in and hear the Joe McNamara Show. You'll find out how Joe adds a dash of flavor to your listening with his unusual sense of humor. You can be happy and feel good when you listen to the Joe McNamara Show on Cool Radio 96. That's Joe McNamara, 2 to 6 weekdays on Cool.
Price again, and here's the concluding act of the Ouija Spells Murder.
Is this the house you were referring to?
Yes, Lieutenant. That is, it's the only house beside the alley. So we thought that it must be the one.
According to this information you received?
Yes.
You two wait here a minute.
Oh, Lieutenant.
I'll be right back.
Oh. I didn't even want to come anywhere near this alley again, even escorted by a detective.
Funny. When we drove through here with Bill, he kept saying he felt the presence of a policeman.
Poor Bill. He's going to be so worried about us.
Whatever we're here for shouldn't take too long.
What are we here for, do you suppose?
To wait while Lieutenant Connors checks out that house, I guess.
Do you think he doesn't believe us? About the Ouija board, I mean.
I don't know, but he seems to be taking our information seriously. However, he thinks we got it.
Where did he go?
I don't know. It's too dark to see.
Oh, I wish he'd hurry up and come back.
Oh, I think I hear him coming now.
Are you sure it's him?
Quick, lock your door just in case.
I can't find the lock.
Neither can I.
Oh, Lieutenant, it is you.
Oh, it's so dark out there, we couldn't be sure.
The house is vacant. I'm going to look around. You both better come with me.
Yes, I don't want to sit out here in this alley any longer.
Neither do I. But I don't much want to go inside that house either.
This way.
We don't have any choice.
In here. Electricity isn't on. I have to use my flashlight.
Can't see anything.
This isn't one of those new houses, is it?
Built as a small caretaker house at the time the school was put up.
I wonder how long it's been empty.
I'm not sure that it is.
What do you mean?
A sleeping bag rolled up in the corner over there. Nothing more than that, just a bedroll.
I suppose he's here, right now.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Hold on. Let me check out this closet. Nothing, just an old coat.
For a second, I thought it was someone standing there.
Oh, I felt worse than that.
No labels, nothing in the pockets. Something off the second-hand rack at a Goodwill store, I'd guess. You two can wait here if you want. I'm going to check out the other rooms.
No, thanks. We're sticking right by you, Lieutenant, if you don't mind.
Especially since there's only your flashlight to see by.
All right, come on, then. No sign of anyone. Only the kitchen left. Beer cans. Old wine bottles. Transient's been making himself at home here, looks like. Harmless transient, perhaps.
But maybe not harmless.
Maybe not.
And he might come back here at any time.
It's possible, with the coat and the bedroll still here, but more likely he's sleeping it off in a drunk tank someplace.
But you are going to try and find him and question him, aren't you, Lieutenant? After all, he could very well be the killer, couldn't he?
You mean just as your Ouija board indicated, right?
I know it sounds unlikely to you, Lieutenant
No,
Connors,
Miss Sims, it doesn't sound unlikely to me at all. That is, the transient who's been shacked up in this house could be the killer.
Then the Ouija board might be right.
We have, in fact, had this man under surveillance for some time now.
But I don't understand, Lieutenant. Then why did you bring us here just to conduct this pretense of an investigation?
The existence of this suspect and this area of investigation haven't been mentioned in any newspaper account, Miss Sims. So what I'd like to hear from you right now is a reasonable explanation of how you secured your information.
But we told you, Lieutenant.
I said a reasonable explanation, Miss Benson.
But what we told you is the truth, Lieutenant Connors, and I still don't understand why you brought us here to this house where a man who is a suspect is...
Was a suspect, Miss Sims. At the time of the latest sidewalk slashing, we had our transient friend in actual custody on a minor charge.
But what about the time of the other murders?
He has alibis which appear to hold water. We now consider him in the clear.
Then why were you interested in our story at all, Lieutenant? if it was old news to you, if you'd already checked out this house and everything.
There are 2 other developments which have also been withheld from the newspapers, which make your coming into our precinct tonight with this story of yours seem something more than coincidence.
What are those 2 developments, Lieutenant?
The body of the slasher's latest victim. It was found right here in this alley.
No wonder. I have such an awful feeling about this place. Lieutenant, can't we get away from here, please?
And the other development, Lieutenant Connors?
There is the indication of a possible involvement in this case by a member of our own department.
Oh, you mean...
Lieutenant, are you saying that the killer might actually be a police officer?
You both appeared to find it hard to believe that an officer of the law could be subject to the same human flaws as any other man.
Yes, I suppose so.
Oh, my God.
Tell me, the latest murder victim found at this location, Cynthia Baker, are you certain neither of you were acquainted with her?
Yes, that is, I wasn't, and I'm sure...
I wasn't either, Lieutenant.
She worked as a secretary too, Miss Benson.
Yes, I read that in the paper.
All of the victims, they were young women of approximately the same age as yourself.
Yes, we know.
Unwisely venturing out on the city streets at night, alone. As you, too, did this evening.
But we were only trying to...
Assist the police in their bumbling attempts to solve these horrendous crimes. Yes, of course.
Lieutenant Connors, you should remember that the desk sergeant knows that you brought us here.
That's right, Lieutenant.
Yes. Of course. I'd better be getting you back to the station now. You'll have to go in for a minute. The sergeant will need you to sign his report.
Then will we be free to leave, Lieutenant?
I still don't buy your story of being brought here tonight by some kind of mumbo-jumbo. But I've no cause to detain you any further.
Which way do we go?
This way. Now, that door over there leads from the underground garage into the station. The lobby's right through that door at the end of the hall. I have to get back to do some work in my office.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, Ellie, let's get out of here as quickly as we can.
Oh, Miss Sims, Miss Spencer. Lieutenant Connors just buzzed me from his office. You're to sign my report.
Yes.
And then I'd suggest you both get right home and in off the streets as soon as possible.
Don't worry, we will.
Good night, Sergeant.
Now, take care now.
Ellie, I could have sworn that Lieutenant Connors back in that house in the alley, he acted so strange.
I know.
Do you think the killer could be a policeman?
Let's just get in the car and get away from here.
All right.
I never want anything to do with a Ouija board again.
Oh, I hope my old faithful dog hasn't given up on us again.
Don't move or scream, either of you. I have a knife poised at the back of one of your lovely necks.
Oh, Lieutenant Connors.
Oh, I'm so sorry. As a police officer, I should have cautioned you. Before getting into your car, particularly on a dark, lonely night, always make sure that no one is waiting for you in the back seat.
Lieutenant, please.
Stop the car, Miss Benson, and drive until I tell you to stop.
I don't know. That taxi, it's the work right in front of us.
Oh, thank God it scared off the lieutenant.
Ann, Ellie, are you all right?
Oh, Bill, how did you get here?
In that cab. We pulled up just as you were pulling away. And just in time for our headlights to catch the glint of that knife at your neck. It was chancy, but the quickest thing we could think of to do.
Thank goodness it worked.
Bill, that man with the knife, he's a police officer. He got away.
No. The cabbie brought him down with the best flying tackle I've ever seen.
Oh, Bill, it's so lucky you came.
How did you happen to come just at the right time?
It was closing time. I got locked out of the bar. Well, I hope you two have learned your lesson from this. No more messing around with the occult, right?
Right. I'm even going to give up my tarot cards and go back to solitaire.
But it is amazing. The Ouija board actually directed us. First, to the house of a legitimate suspect and the alley where the latest victim was found, and then to the killer himself.
I just assumed the Ouija hadn't gone that far.
Wonder
what?
What the Ouija board would have to say now.
I thought you said you were swearing off.
Good night, folks. This is where I came in.
Oh, stick around a few more minutes, Bill, and see what happens. We'll just give Ouija one more quick try. Come on, Ann.
Well, all right. But I still think we may be tempting fate.
Close your eyes and concentrate.
It's moving already.
Oh, man, here we go again.
What is it, Ouija? Do you have another message for us?
P. L. Tell.
P-O-L-I-C. Police. Tell police.
No more police tonight.
Wait a minute, Bill. This might be important.
Yes, maybe we'll need to borrow your car again.
B-L-U-C. Blood. Phonetic spelling again, remember? Tell police, blood, O-N, on. Tell police, blood on. What? I don't want to know. No more Ouija.
I love to eat.
But it takes so long to cook.
That's why we both love our new Kenmore microwave oven from Sears.
I can cook a 5-pound roast medium rare in just 30 minutes.
All right, I'll stop that because it was just a vintage ad. Another vintage ad. And we've had a few vintage ads in that one. They often say that the Ouija board don't touch it, but in that case it actually it did some good, and you never hear of it doing that, do you? Let's be fair. I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. If you're new here, good evening. Welcome on in. My name is Daza. This is the Forbidden Frequency. I normally do, it's a new show that I'm doing. I normally do a Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. But I thought I would just mix it up a bit today. Because normally I do a power hour at the beginning, but I'm a bit tired tonight. And that's why I've got the gingerbread on as well, guys. Because I'm yawning away. And that doesn't look very good, does it? It looks like I'm bored. And I'm not. I promise you. Because I love it that you're here spending time with me while I listen to these. So we play vintage radio shows from the past. Combination of things. So this one was Sears Radio. It's on there. Which was in conjunction with CBS Radio Mystery Theatre way back when. So that was the first one. The next one that we're going to play is a Suspense. Now, I've heard this one before. I mentioned it earlier. And I really enjoyed it. It's a half-hour episode. And it's called The House on Cypress Canyon. It's a really, really good one. So I'm going to play it now. And enjoy, guys.
Yes, Roma wines taste better because only Roma selects from the world's greatest wine reserves for your pleasure. And now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, Roma Wines present Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Robert Taylor in The House in Cypress Canyon, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear. Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those better-tasting California wines enjoyed by more Americans than any other wine. For friendly entertaining, for delightful dining. Yes, right now, a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Robert Taylor, star of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's Undercurrent, in a remarkable tale of suspense.
Merry Christmas, Jerry. How's the real estate business?
Kind of early with your greeting, aren't you, Sam?
Well, I gotta get them in sometime. I may not see you again until next Christmas.
If this real estate racket gets any crazy, I'll be dead by next Christmas. I'm glad you could get up here, though, Sam.
What's on your mind, Jerry?
You'll probably shoot me when you hear it, Sam, because I'm probably nuts. But doggone it, you're a detective and you're my pal, and I just had to tell somebody.
Well, you sound like it's serious.
That's just it. I don't know what it is, Sam, but... Now, listen, you know we're agents for a group of houses up in Cypress Canyon. Mm-hmm. Those places that were started before the war, never got finished.
Oh, yeah.
All I got in were the foundations, just concrete and a couple of beams. Well, they've been finished now. In fact, I'm putting up the for rent on the last of them today.
What do you want? Police protection from the mob?
Listen, Sam, this house that I'm talking about, it's got a number now, 2256. But before, when the men went back to work on it about 3 months ago, well, they just started when the foreman on the job brought me a shoebox that he'd found up on a beam. And this box had a manuscript in it, a story, kind of, all written out.
Yeah.
Well, he gave me the thing. I read it. I didn't think much about it. I put it in my desk. But the other day, and I happened to drive by there, I saw the number on the house and what the house looked like. I thought of this manuscript. And, well, I don't like it, that's all. There's something funny about it.
Well, what's funny about it?
Well, mind you, this thing was found in an unfinished house in Cypress Canyon. House that was only just started building.
All right.
Well, listen, Sam, I want to read it to you if you got the time, and you'll see what I mean.
All right, shoot.
Well, here's how it begins. To whom it may concern. My reasons for setting down on paper what follows here will be abundantly
clear to anyone into whose possession it may fall. First, let me say that I'm a very ordinary person. My name is James A. Woods. I'm 35 years old. By profession, a chemical engineer. My wife, Ellen, was a school teacher when I met and married her in Indiana 7 years ago. There's nothing in the past life of either one of us to suggest remotely any cause or reason for the dreadful thing that has invaded our lives. Our married life has been in no way different from that of millions of other average, reasonably happy, and congenial families. 3 months ago, I was ordered by my firm to take charge of a rather minor project in Los Angeles, Hollywood to be exact. The order was a sudden one. There'd been no time to secure accommodations, and conditions being what they are, the inevitable result was that until day before yesterday, we'd been living in the cramped quarters of one of those characteristic California motels. Needless to say, most of our spare time had been devoted to a search for something more permanent and comfortable, but the fruits of these efforts had been, financially and in every other way, a geometrical progression of discouragement. Until last Saturday afternoon, only 4 days before Christmas. We were driving into town on our way to a movie when Ellen saw it.
Jim, look.
What?
That sign in front of that real estate office.
Oh, yeah.
But don't you see what it says? For rent, furnished, 2-bedroom house, close in, immediate occupancy.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Aren't you going to stop?
Oh, Ellen, you know what a sign like that. It'd mean right out in plain sight in front of a real estate office.
Oh, yeah, but Jim...
Either they want $600 a month...
We'll never know until we ask.
Well, if it's any good at all, there are probably 50 people fighting for it right back there now.
Well, honey, there's no harm in trying now, is there?
You really want to go back?
Oh, it's probably foolish, but what can we lose?
Okay.
Oh, darling, come on, cheer up. How do you know? Maybe our luck's changed. Maybe fate's going to give us a nice new house for a Christmas present.
Come in.
Oh, we're sorry to bother you, but we just happened to see that for rent sign outside.
Oh,
and,
yeah, I hung it outside just this minute.
Is the house available?
Why, sure it is.
Let me introduce myself. My name is James A. Woods, and this is my wife, Ellen.
How to do? Wow. Looks like it's fixing to rain.
Yes, so it does, doesn't it? Well, it was one of those things. The real estate agent had just been authorized to rent the place by mail that morning, and he'd hardly had time to look at it himself and put up his sign when we drove up. It was just an ordinary little California house about halfway up Cypress Canyon, number 2256. Just an ordinary, undistinguished little house. The agent didn't know much about it. Construction on it had been stopped by the war, and it had just been completed and furnished lately. Been vacant while somebody's estate was being settled, and now it was owned by a bank in Sacramento. Of course, we didn't
Got
care
this
about
key
all
in the
that.
mail along with the authorization to rent. Only one there is, because you can have duplicates made. Yeah, seems to stick a little. Oh, no, there it is.
Doesn't sound as though that door had ever been opened.
Well, a little oil on the hinges will fix that, all right.
Oh, sure.
Now, here's your living room. Furniture's a little dusty, of course. You got to expect that. It's good furniture, though, you see? Benson Brothers.
Yes, uh-huh.
Now, over here's a little den. Panel, you see? Radio, fireplace. Really a very attractive little room, particularly for a man.
Uh-huh, yep.
Now, the bedroom's off the living room here. Everything's all on one floor, you understand?
Uh-huh.
It's quite nice, I think.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You can see you get the morning sun here. There's a view of the canyon through these front windows. You got cross ventilation.
That's about all there was to it. It wasn't the best place in the world. It was small and badly built, but what would you have done? We took it with as little inspection as that. It was the Saturday before Christmas. And the very same evening, we were struggling up the steps from the road with suitcases and boxes and armloads of clothes and all the endless bric-a-brac that people collect and never know they have until they move. Ellen began unpacking, and I began moving things around and taking the worst of the pictures off the wall, doing all the little things that everybody does when they move into a new place and try to give it something of their own
Don't be
personality.
such a sourpuss. You know, it's a roof over our heads for Christmas. That's more than we ever thought we'd get, isn't it? Now, what in the world are we going to do with those two pictures?
Why don't we just leave them where they are?
Jim, we can't. They're too awful.
Well, all right, put them in the closet then.
I can't. Both the closets are jammed full.
No, I mean the other one in the little alcove off the den. At least there's a door there. I suppose it's a closet. I don't know.
That isn't a commentary on the housing problem, huh? A woman moving into a house without even knowing where all the closets are. Take the pictures down, will you, honey? Bring them in here.
Okay.
All right. Guess you'll have to help me with this door. I can't get it open.
Let me see it. Well, of course you can't, silly. It's locked. Where are those keys we found on the desk?
Here they are.
No, not this one. Sure, this one won't work. No. Feels like an awful solid door for a closet.
Oh, and that's one solid door in the house.
No, this one won't do it either. Well, we'll just have to get a locksmith up here on Monday. I'll put the pictures behind the desk, okay?
Yeah, all right. Jim, if you could just help me move this armchair, huh?
Oh, Ellen, will you let it go until tomorrow? You know what time it is?
Oh, but, honey, I'd like to get the place looking just a
Yeah,
little
but it's
bit.
almost midnight. In fact, it's exactly...
What was that?
Tomcat, I guess, out in the brush somewhere.
Sounded near. Hope that doesn't go on all night.
Well, there's much we can do about it. Come on, Ellen. I'm dead tired.
All right, Jim, all right.
Where'd you put the toothpaste, honey?
It's right in the medicine cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Jim, we ought to get some firewood tomorrow. You know, a fire in that living room would make all the difference in the world.
Can't. Sunday.
Well, Monday then. Jim, I think red curtains are what we need, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just at least for the living room. Anyway, the ones in there now have just got to come down.
Yeah, I suppose they do.
What do you think of red?
Well, I guess it's all...
Jim.
It's some tomcat.
Jim, it sounded in the house.
Oh, now, how could it be in the house, Ellen? We've been over every inch of the house.
Except that closet.
Now, how could a cat or anything else be in a closet that's been locked up for over a year?
I don't know.
It's probably under the house. A wildcat or mountain lion or something. I hear they have them in California.
Jim, I don't like
Well,
it.
neither do I like it, but there's nothing we can do about it tonight.
Well, maybe we ought to call somebody, the police or some
don't
neighbor.
be silly, Ellen. You act like a kid. Come on, let's go to bed, huh?
Well, all right, I suppose it is silly. Jimmy, did you lock the door?
Yeah. Can I turn out the lights now?
Yeah. All right.
Good night, Ellen. Sleep tight.
Good night, Jim.
I don't know what time it was, perhaps an hour, perhaps only a half hour later. My mind was in that hazy borderland between sleep and a dream that's still part of consciousness. Then I was awake. Ellen, are you all right?
Yes.
Did you have a nightmare or something?
No. I heard it, too.
Well, that didn't sound like any cat.
Put on the light.
Yeah.
It seemed to be out there, Jim, in the house somewhere.
I'm going to look into this.
Jim, you be careful.
Come on. Where's my shotgun?
In the den, I think. Jim.
What?
There's something wet.
What? Wet?
Running from under the closet door. Sticky.
Ellen, don't touch it.
I had to. Jim, it's blood.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Robert Taylor in The House in Cypress Canyon. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Ken Niles for Roma Wines. These days before Christmas are busy ones indeed, yet smart hostesses everywhere find time for shopping and distinguished home entertaining later. The secret? Magnificent Grand Estate Wines. Presented by Roma, America's greatest vintner, Grand Estate Wines add distinction to your hospitality on a moment's notice. Make your holiday welcome, effortless, and in perfect taste. The brilliant clarity, full fragrance, and mellow taste of Grand Estate Wines please discriminating people everywhere. For Grand Estate Wines, limited bottlings by Roma, are born of choicest grapes, then patiently guided to superb taste richness by Roma vintner skill, necessary time, and America's finest winemaking resources. Delight your guests with Grand Estate California wines for entertaining, medium sherry, ruby port, or golden muscatel. For dining, Burgundy or Sauterne. So insist on Grand Estate Wines and enjoy the crowning achievement of vintner skill.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Robert Taylor as James A. Woods, with Kathy Lewis as his wife Ellen, in The House in Cypress Canyon. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
It cannot be too difficult to understand from the foregoing why I've taken the pains to set down in writing the events related here. To find in one's newly rented house a closet which cannot be opened is in itself certainly no great cause for alarm. But to be awakened in the stillness of the night by unearthly cries within that house, to find oozing from under that closet door something that is unquestionably blood, that's another matter. Perhaps others might have been braver than we. Suffice it only to say that we got out of the house in something very close to a panic, and only returned when we had the moral support of two stalwart Los Angeles policemen.
You just moved in here, you say?
That's right, officer. You can see we're still unpacking.
And the place has been empty right along before that?
Yeah, I don't know much about that part of it. You could check all that with the real estate agent, though.
Well, where is this closet?
Oh, it's right in here, officer. And the blood is...
Where? Where's the blood?
Jim?
Officer, I swear to you, there was blood on the floor less than an hour ago. I saw it.
Uh-huh.
It was running out from under that door. We heard that noise, and we got up, and then we saw it. The door was locked.
Locked, huh?
Oh, no,
Well, it seems to be all right now.
Hey, you folks aren't trying to be funny, are you?
Isn't there anything in it?
No, ma'am, there is not.
Look, officer, we're reputable people. You can call my firm. They'll tell you all about me.
There's nothing wrong with this closet. Walls are solid. No trapdoors.
If you think I'm lying...
I didn't say that, mister. Oh, you probably did hear some sort of a noise, and you got a little panicky, and...
What about the blood? It got on my hand.
It isn't there now, is it?
Yes.
Where?
I feel it.
Now, you folks just take it easy. You know, you're liable to hear all kinds of noises up in these canyons at night. You're from the east, you say?
Yeah. I'm sorry, officer.
Ah, that's all right. That's all right. If you have any real trouble, call on us anytime.
All right.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Hey, you ought to have this door fixed. That's enough to scare you.
Yeah, we're going to have it fixed.
Hang on a minute, guys. It's just froze on me. Stupid thing. Just give me a minute. 1 second.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Hey, you ought to have this door fixed. That's enough to scare you.
Yeah, we're going to have it fixed. We didn't say much about it after that. There wasn't much that could be said. The next day, I went down to a lot and bought a little Christmas tree and some trimmings, and we tried to pretend we were cheerful, but there was an uneasiness between us that had never been there before. Ellen seemed tired and listless. Several times during the day, I noticed her washing her hands with a brush, scrubbing the one that had touched the blood. That night, we each took a sleeping pill and went to bed. It was sometime after midnight when I was suddenly wide awake and staring into the darkness. In some way, I knew at once and instinctively what had awakened me. Ellen was not in her bed nor in the room. The nameless thing I feared gripped at my heart until I could scarcely breathe. I opened the bedroom door and started through the house, putting on every light that I could find. There was not much to search, but I searched thoroughly. The living room, the kitchen, bathroom, den, even the garage. And all the time, the dread of looking where I knew at last I must look. For I think I knew from the very first time where I'd find her. It must have been a full minute that I stood before that closet door. Then I opened it. She stood there rigid, her arms at her sides, her fingers extended like claws. Her hair was over her face, her eyes stared out of it. Her lips were drawn back in a grin like an animal at bay. For a moment I was frozen with the horror of it. I stretched out my hand. Very deliberately, she turned her head and sunk her teeth until they met into the flesh of my forearm. I'd raised my hand to strike at her, but...
Guys, I'm just going to do a quick disclaimer warning because of what's going on. So, just for the algorithm, this is not real. These are not real people. It's a fictional story. Nobody's really been harmed. And we all still love TikTok.
Already she'd relaxed her hold and gone utterly limp. She would have fallen unless I'd caught her. I carried her into the bedroom and laid her on the bed. Strangely, at that moment, my only thought was how I might revive her. Until I saw that it was not a faint, but a sleep that she'd fallen into. A sleep as deep and heavy as though she'd been drugged. And so I left her. But for me, that night, there was no sleep.
Jim?
Yes, Ellen?
What are you doing up so early?
Oh, I got a little restless, went out to make some coffee.
Oh. Oh. I had the most wonderful sleep. And I feel so rested.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Jim.
What?
What's the matter with your arm?
Oh, I just heard it.
Well, honey, it's terribly swollen. Let me see it.
No, it's all right, Ellen.
Oh, it isn't all right. You've got to see Dr. Wesley right away.
Sure, I will.
No,
I
now
will.
you promise me, Jim, that you'll go the first thing this morning. How'd it happen?
Oh, there was a dog.
A dog?
Yeah, I heard him trying to chew through the screen door. I went out to chase him away, and he bit me.
Well, you mean there's all that racket and I didn't even wake up?
No, Ellen, you didn't even wake up. It was clear to me that Ellen knew nothing of what had transpired the night before. I went to my office that morning and made a pretense of going over routine business, if only to restore my mind to some semblance of calm by the sight and sound of common, familiar things. Pain in my arm had become a persistent, dull throbbing. I made a late appointment with Dr. Wesley. He treated my arm with something of an arched eyebrow, and he said,
"Well, I've never seen anything quite like it before. That is such a rapid onset of infection."
It was dark when I left his office. I hadn't realized it was so late. Driving home, my car seemed sluggish until I saw the needle on the dashboard and realized that I was pushing it to the utmost of its speed. That I was racing home to prevent something before it was too late, before the darkness had conspired against me. For somehow I already knew with certainty that it was the darkness and the night that I had to fear. The curves of the canyon seemed endless. And then the cold fear leaped up inside me. My house, too, was dark. I went slowly up the stone steps from the road, looking, praying for some sign of light or life. There was none. The house was empty. Ellen was gone. I looked with the same self-torturing thoroughness, and in that closet first of all, knowing as I did so that it was hopeless. And so, alone in that empty house, I waited, powerless and helpless now, deadened in thought and will, empty as the house itself, save only for the overwhelming sense of a terrible foreboding. For some time in the early hours of the morning, I snapped on the radio, shortwave. Why? Surely a minor question now. I only know that I did. And then I heard it.
Car 58, car 58, go to Laurel Canyon, the 4000 block. A report that a man has been injured or attacked. Condition thought to be critical. Ambulance will follow. That is all.
I was there almost before the police, edging my way through the little crowd, staring down at the man lying there in his white uniform under the streetlight.
Yeah, the milkman, poor guy.
I heard him scream, but when I got here, he was just like this. There's
All
nothing
right,
on it.
stand back, stand back. Please stand back. Well, you again.
I heard it on the radio. I lived just down the road.
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Well, take a look. Maybe you can tell us.
He was dead, and he was lying on his back, and his throat had been torn out, as though by the fangs of some wild animal. It is now Christmas Eve, or rather Christmas morning, for it's a little after midnight. I've been waiting here in the stillness of this empty house for nearly 24 hours, waiting for the end. Already once tonight I've heard that dreadful wailing cry somewhere in the hills. I've nailed up the closet door, but that I know is childish and useless. My arm is horribly swollen and turning black, but that's nothing. It's another end that I foresee, as surely as other men foresee the rising of the sun. I hear the cry again. It's nearer now. I shall leave these notes in a sealed envelope and put it in a shoebox, in the hope that someone will give credence to these dark and terrible events, if indeed such nameless horrors can ever yield to mortal understanding. As for myself, I feel no longer any fear or even sorrow, only a desire that the end and the thing that I must do may come soon. And it will be soon, I know. Yes, for there is someone at the door.
Someone at the door. Huh. What do you make of it, Sam?
It's quite a yarn. But what of it?
That's what I thought. Now, listen, that's not quite all of it. Huh? Clip to it's a newspaper clipping. Listen. Hollywood, December the 26th. Police reported what was apparently a case of murder and suicide in Cypress Canyon sometime in the early hours of the morning. The victims were James A. Woods, a chemical engineer, and his wife, Ellen. Preliminary investigation indicates that Mrs. Woods was killed by the blast of a shotgun in the hands of her husband, who then turned the weapon upon himself. That she fought desperately for her life, however, was evidenced by the disorder of the room and the severe lacerations inflicted upon her husband about the neck and arms. This is the second tragedy to be reported in Cypress Canyon within 24 hours, the other being the unexplained death of Frank Polanski, a milkman.
Well, no such murders or whatever they were ever occurred, if that's what's worrying you. The clipping, well, you have those things printed up, you know.
No, it's not that, Sam. That story was found in an unfinished house in Cypress Canyon. No number, no nothing, just a framework.
Uh-huh.
Now that house is finished. When I drove by it today, well, that's what stopped me, Sam, because it all fits. Now that it's finished, it is the house in the story, the same construction, the same vines and creepers on the lawn, even the same number.
So what, a guy who knows roughly what this house is going to be like writes a yarn and loses it or something?
Did he know the place was going to be listed for rental today, the Saturday before Christmas?
Oh, Jerry, coincidence. Two bits you find the guy next door is a ghost story writer or something, and he's been wondering for a year what happened to that thing he wrote.
Okay, coincidence. Well, I'm sorry I bothered you, Sam.
Don't be silly. I liked it. It's a good yarn. That the for rent sign you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put it up outside now.
Uh-huh. Well, so long, Jerry, and Merry Christmas again.
Yeah, well, thanks, Sam. I guess I was kind of silly, all right, huh?
Listen, when a guy named, whatever it is, Woods, with a wife named Ellen, comes in to rent that place from you, then you can start worrying.
Yeah. Well, so long, Sam.
So long, Jerry.
Come in.
Oh, we're sorry to bother you, but we just happened to see that for rent sign outside.
Yeah, I hung it out just this minute.
Is the house available?
Oh, sure it is.
Let me introduce myself. My name is James A. Woods, and this is my wife, Ellen.
How do? Wow. Looks like it's fixing to...
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, Roma Wines, selected for your pleasure from the world's greatest reserves of fine wines. Tonight's show marks the third birthday of Suspense on the air, and this is Ken Niles asking our star of the evening, Robert Taylor, to help us celebrate.
Why didn't you tell me before, Ken? If I'd only known, I'd have baked a cake.
Well, Bob, all Suspense parties are surprise parties. As an old hand on Suspense, you know that in our plays, the tables are usually turned on the star. So tonight, although it's our birthday, we're going to give you a present. Here it is, a gift basket of Grand Estate California wines from Roma, America's greatest vintner, to our distinguished anniversary guest, Robert Taylor.
Thanks, Ken. You turn a nice table.
And you can set a nice table with Grand Estate Burgundy in your basket, Bob. For Grand Estate Burgundy...
All right, we've had another Roma wine now. That was good. It was better than I remembered, actually, because it's been a couple of years since I heard that. That was really dramatic as well. So I enjoyed that. That was The House on Cypress Canyon by Suspense. And where are we? Welcoming everybody if you're just joining. We've been on an hour and 15. So we could have one, maybe two. I don't know yet. We might do two. The next one we've got anyway is going to be the sealed book. And this is called, bear with me guys, Death at Storm House. And then we'll probably do another one, but I'm not sure which one we'll do. I'll have a look while this one's playing, and then that'll be the last one. No, Patty, welcome on in. We're just on to the third show. Nice to have you here. Welcome in, lovely. Do not worry. There's another one playing now. When I get it sorted, give me a minute. Okay, so see a book from 1945 called Death at Storm House.
The Sealed Book. Once again, the keeper of the book has opened the ponderous door to the secret vault, wherein is kept the great sealed book, in which is recorded all the secrets and mysteries of mankind through the ages. Here are tales of every kind, tales of murder, of madness, of dark deeds strange and terrible beyond all belief. Keeper of the book, I would know what tale we tell this time. Open the great book and let us read. Slowly, the great book opens. One by one, the keeper of the book turns the pages and stops. Ah, the strange story of a beautiful woman whose jealousy was so great that even the grave could not give her peace. A tale called Death at Storm House. Here is a tale, Death at Storm House, as it is written in the pages of the sealed book. It takes place in the old New England mansion known as Storm House, perched high on the cliffs above the crashing waves of the Atlantic Ocean. In her bedroom, Lizette Lester, young and beautiful mistress of Storm House, lies desperately ill, listening to the storm that is raging outside as her husband and Dr. Warren, their lifelong friend, hover over her.
John.
Yes, Lizette?
John, open the window. I want to hear the storm. I want to hear the thunder crash and the wind scream.
I'll open it, John. You stay with Lizette.
Thank you, Howard.
Oh, it's a wonderful storm. I've known it was coming for 3 days. I've always known when a storm was coming, haven't I, John?
Yes. Yes, Lizette. You've always known.
And I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for it so I could die as I was born. On a night when there's a storm filling the sky and death riding the wind to take me as it took my mother that night.
Lizette, don't say that.
You mustn't excite yourself, Lizette. It weakens you.
I'm dying, Doctor. You know it as well as I do. It's only the storm that's keeping me alive now.
Oh, Lizette. Lizette.
John, darling,
Yes, Lizette.
in my will there's a bequest to old Andrew for his faithful service. Everything else is left to you, including the house. On condition that you live here at least 6 months out of every year for the rest of your life.
Lizette, I can't bear to talk about it.
We must, darling. You don't mind the condition that you live here half of every year, do you?
Of course not, my dearest.
I couldn't bear to think of you as ever very far from me, in life or in death.
I'll always be with you, my darling.
And you won't marry again, will you, John?
Never, Lizette. I swear it.
You've sworn it, John. You mustn't break your vow. If you do, I'll be angry. Very angry. And when I'm angry, I do terrible things. You know that.
I know, darling. You have my promise. I'll never break it.
such a beautiful night. All my life, I've never been able to sleep on a night like this. I wonder if now when the storm sweeps in from the sea, I'll know it and wake up. Oh.
Lizette. Lizette. John. She's gone.
There. It's done, Mr. John. I couldn't want better if it was myself buried down there in the ground.
Thank you, Andrew.
I'll put the tools away now. Call me if you want me.
I can't believe it's Lizette we've buried here, Howard. Somehow she seems still alive. She loved living so.
It's a beautiful spot here on the edge of the cliff.
She made me promise she should be buried here, where she could watch the storms come in from the sea, hear the waves beating on the rocks below.
John, do you mind if I speak personally to you?
Why should I? You're my best friend. My only one, in fact.
That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. In the 3 years since you married, you haven't painted a single picture.
No. No, I haven't. I've started some, but there was always something Lizette wanted to do.
For 3 years you've been cooped up here, seeing no one. You might as well have been in prison. You should get away for a while now. Why don't you spend the winter in New York? Renew old friendship. Catch up on what's happening in painting.
Yes, I'd like that.
And there's another thing.
Yes, Howard?
The promise you made to Lizette.
Promise? Oh, you mean not to marry again?
Yes. You mustn't take it too seriously. You're too young to spend your life alone, grieving. Lizette wouldn't have made you promise if she had thought...
I don't know. It seemed to mean so much to her. Well, when Lizette was alive, it seemed quite impossible to me I should ever love another woman.
But you will, and I'm sure Lizette would understand.
I'll think about it, Howard. The truth is, just now I feel a little confused.
Well, let time take care of the matter. But you will close up Storm House and try a few months in the city?
Yes, I will. I'll come back in the spring. After all, I'm obligated to live here half the year. But I'll leave old Andrew in charge and spend the winter in New York. And now to continue the story, as it is written in the sealed book. Once away from the somber atmosphere of Storm House, John Lester seemed to waken as if from a dream. He began to paint again, to live as he had before his marriage to Lizette. Then at a party he met Nora Maynard, young, gay, lovely. And one day in the spring he brought her back to Storm House as his bride. He introduced her to old Andrew, the caretaker, showed her through the house, then took her out to see the magnificent view from the top of the cliffs.
Oh, John, it's a wonderful old place. The house, the cliffs, the sea. I'm going to love every minute here.
I was afraid it might seem rather wild and gloomy to you, Nora.
Oh, no. Look, the clouds, the waves tossing as far as you can see, the ocean way down below us. It's magnificent.
Yeah, it can be frightening, too, when a real storm comes sweeping in from the sea.
John, what's that? Over there on that little point?
It's Storm House's private burying ground. That grave you see is Lizette's.
Lizette? Will you tell me more about her sometime, John?
Yes, of course. Well, now we'd better go in. It's almost dark. All of a sudden, the wind seems to be rising.
Oh, just 1 minute more.
I want to tell Andrew to phone the village for groceries before the stores close.
Well, you run in and tell him. I'll come in right away.
Then don't be long. The wind's getting cold.
Poor Lizette. I wonder what she was like. I wonder if she used to stand here and watch the darkness sweep over the sea and... John? Is that you? John, it's so dark I can't see you. John, don't I'll fall!
Nora, what is it?
Oh.
Did you call me, Nora?
Oh, John, you frightened me. I thought you really were trying to push me over.
Push you over?
I know you were just joking, but I almost lost my balance. I almost went over the cliff.
Nora, I didn't push you. I was halfway up the path when you called.
You were halfway up the path.
I wouldn't play a joke like that. You must have become dizzy.
I suppose so. But I was sure I felt your hand push me. And then the wind seemed to force me toward the edge.
It must have been the height. Made you lose your balance.
Yes, of course. That was it.
Darling, come inside now. You promise me you won't ever go close to the edge of the cliff again.
Yes, let's go inside. And I promise, John, the cliff frightens me now.
During those first weeks after John Lester returned to Storm House with his new bride, the wind never ceased to howl about the great old house. Several times when Nora was walking near the cliffs, strong gusts sprang up that would have pushed her over to her death if she had been walking closer to the edge. Then one afternoon, Nora discovered old Andrew piling flat, large rocks on top of Lizette's grave.
There.
Andrew, what in the world are you doing? What are those rocks on Lizette's grave for?
It's the wind, Miss Nora. Blowing night and day like it has, it's been blowing the dirt right from off Miss Lizette's grave.
How strange.
Yes, sirree. Give it a couple more weeks and it'd have scooped up all the earth and had the coffin clear uncovered. But the rocks will stop that. Yeah, I guess that's enough.
Andrew.
Yes, ma'am.
Did Lizette love John so very much?
Love Mr. Lester? Why, yes, I expect she did, ma'am, in her way.
In her way?
Excuse me, Miss Nora, I got to drive to town now for a package for Mr. Lester.
Oh, his new paints from New York. He's been so impatient for them. Oh, Andrew.
Yes, ma'am?
That big stone vase on the upper terrace, right beside the steps. It's loose on its base. I saw it swaying yesterday as if it were going to fall over into the garden. Please fix it, will you?
As soon as I get back from town, ma'am.
Thank you, Andrew. You know that Dr. Warren's staying for dinner.
Yes, Mr. Lester told me.
Oh, well, I promised to meet him in the garden at 4. Be sure to fix the vase, Andrew. Hello, Dr. Warren. Have I kept you waiting long?
Well, there you are, Nora. I was just beginning to be afraid you'd gone too close to the cliff and become dizzy again.
Oh, no. After almost falling over twice, I don't take any chances now.
That's the spirit. Where's John?
Painting on the upper terrace. There he is now.
Oh.
John?
Oh, hello, you two.
What are you plotting down there?
A tour of the caves down by the beach. Knock off for the day and come along.
Please do, John.
Well, maybe I will. Light's fading.
John, don't lean on the stone vase. It's loose and... Oh!
Nora, look out!
Nora, you hurt? I'm coming down.
Good grief, that was close. Fell right where you were standing.
You pulled me back just in time.
Nora, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, thanks to Dr. Warren. He saved me. I couldn't move.
I can't understand it. I'd hardly touched it when I went over.
You must have leaned against it harder than you realized.
No, I didn't. I just touched it. It gave way all of a sudden. Oh, thank heaven you were here, Howard.
It must have been the wind. And the vase was loose. I was just telling Andrew to fix it.
If you'd been hurt, Nora.
Oh, a miss is as good as a mile, darling. Come on. Let's forget the caves and go in and have tea instead. The wind has turned awfully cold all of a sudden.
Listen to that confounded wind. I can't even read anymore. It makes such a racket.
Would you like me to read to you, darling?
No. I'm just jumpy, I guess.
It isn't something special, is it? You're not regretting that you married me?
Oh, don't be silly, Nora. It's just the wind. For the last 2 months, it hasn't let up night or day. Listen to it now.
Oh, it is upsetting, darling. Sometimes it sounds just like a voice saying something you can almost make out, but not quite.
I haven't painted a stroke in 2 months. Every day I get my canvas and my paints ready, and then the wind rises and distracts me.
You're not sleeping well, are you, John?
No, I haven't slept for weeks. Nora, I can't stand it any longer. I can't stand it. That wind doesn't stop blowing, I think I'll go mad.
Oh, my darling. John, listen to me. Listen to me, dear. We must go away from Storm House, away from the wind. We must, John.
But the will.
The will doesn't matter. Oh, John, please say yes. We can't ever be happy here. There's something about the place that will forever prevent us.
Leave Storm House. Never come back.
And never come back.
Yes, Nora, you're right. We'll do it. We'll leave tomorrow.
Oh, John! Oh, we're going to have another storm.
Yes, certainly has come up quickly. Sunset, there wasn't a sign of a storm.
It's as if Storm House knows we're leaving and wants to live up to its reputation on our last night. Well, darling, I think I'll go to bed and dream about leaving here tomorrow. Coming?
No, I'll finish my pipe and tell Andrew our plans.
All right, darling. I'll bring my diary up to date while I wait. Don't be long now.
Mr. John.
What is it, Andrew?
Land sakes, Mr. John. A real granddaddy of a lightning bolt hit the cliff just now, right beside the burying ground. It opened up a big crack in the earth, running right across her grave.
Her grave? Lizette's?
I could look right down and see the top of the coffin.
Oh, well, you can fix it in the morning. We're going to be leaving, Andrew, but we'll settle the details tomorrow. Better turn in now. I'll do the same.
All right, Mr. John. Sure is a humdinger of a storm.
And tomorrow we leave here forever. I do so hope it's going to make a difference. John has seemed so depressed lately. I wonder if it's my fault. If he regrets marrying me. No, I won't think that. Not even this storm tonight can frighten me now. I know John loves me and... Who turned out the light? Who came in then? John, is that you? John, where are you? Don't tease me like this. You're frightening me. John! Ah!
Now to continue the story, as it is written in the sealed book. After the great storm had opened up Lizette's grave so that her coffin was plainly visible, Nora had a midnight visitor. There was a scream, and a body crumpled to the floor. The next morning, the sheriff came to talk to John.
That's all of it, Sheriff. That's all I know. Nora screamed. When I got to her, she was lying there on the floor. Dead. Murdered.
But the weapon, Mr. Lester. We know it was that antique ivory paper knife of yours, because the point broke off in the wound. But where is it?
I don't know. I tell you, I didn't see it.
I see. Well, I think you better come with me for the time being, Mr. Lester. Here's the prisoner, Doctor. You can see him for 15 minutes.
Oh, Howard, thank heaven you've come.
John, how are you?
Oh, how am I? I don't know. I don't care. Howard, have they caught Nora's murderer?
They still think you did it.
I gather that they did. And the ivory knife hasn't been found?
Nowhere. And we've searched every inch. John, think. I know when you found Nora, you were shocked and dazed. But the knife, surely you saw it. Surely you drew it from the wound, put it down somewhere. You must have.
I've tried to think, Howard. I'm sure I'm right. There was no knife. Only Nora, crumpled beside her writing desk. The blood staining her nightdress. The wind screaming outside as if in triumph.
I understand. I know you didn't murder Nora. I don't know how we're going to convince the world.
Is it as bad as that?
As bad as that. If only the knife had been found, it could have been suicide then. But the knife is gone, and you testify that Andrew is innocent. So, as there wasn't any other living soul but yourself in the house that night...
I see. Well, I've told them all I can. I don't know how the knife could have disappeared. There's nothing more I can do. Even though they hang me.
And hang John Lester they did, after a due and lawful trial. For in the jury's eyes, the fact of the missing ivory knife that had killed Nora Lester was damning evidence. After the execution, John's old friend, Dr. Warren, conveyed the body homeward to Stormhouse, where he and faithful old John buried it in the tiny burying ground. Andrew dug the grave close between the graves of Nora and Lizette. So close, in fact, that while digging, his pick struck a coffin.
Doctor, look.
Corner of a coffin. Lizette's coffin, it must be.
Yes. That night the lightning struck the cliff. Must have moved her coffin round somehow. I remember the grave looked a little queer next morning when I fixed things up.
I guess we'll have to dig it up so we can put it back in its proper place.
Yeah, guess we better, Doctor. Well, won't take long. Doctor. Guess that does it all right.
Good. Now we'll just slide the coffin back into its place. You've made plenty of room.
Dr. Warren.
What is it, Andrew?
The lid of this coffin's been tampered with.
Tampered with? But that's impossible.
Come take a look, Doctor. You'll see I'm right.
I guess I'd better. Stand aside, Andrew.
Yes.
Now, just what do you mean?
Look, Doctor. All along both sides and this end.
The screws. They're all loose.
Yes.
They've been pulled out of the wood when someone lifted the lid. This coffin's been forced open.
That's right, Doctor. Only, look, how was it forced open? There's no tool marks on the wood.
No tool marks. Then whoever did this just didn't leave any. Andrew, we've got to look inside and see why Lizette's coffin was molested.
Maybe we'd better leave it just as it is, Doctor.
We can't do that. Here, put your pick under the edge and the lid. That's it. Now, lift.
Well, if you say so.
Easy does it. There. It's loose. Now, we'll see what...
I told you. I told you we shouldn't open it.
A bloody knife. The ivory knife that killed Nora. Here, in Lizette's coffin.
They hung Mr. John because they couldn't find the knife. And it's been here, all along, held tight in Lizette's hand.
So it was beautiful Lizette who killed Nora. Lizette, whose jealousy was so great that it reached back from behind the veil of death. And it was Lizette who took the knife of murder back into her grave with her, so that John, too, would suffer her vengeance. Or was it? Was there some other answer? You must decide that for yourself, for the sealed book does not say. You have heard the story in all its strangeness, just as it is written here. And now, keeper of the book, before you close the great book, show us the tale we tell next time. This one? Ah, yes. Why, this is amazing. It's a tale of a man who killed, a corpse that laughed, and a murder victim who died twice. A tale called The Accusing Corpse. Be sure to be with us again next time, when the sound of the great gong heralds another strange and exciting tale from The Sealed Book. The Sealed Book, written by Bob Arthur and David Cogan, is produced and directed by Jock McGregor.
Oh, I do love a bit of The Sealed Book. It's very ominous and spooky. Enjoyed that. I did actually hear this one a couple of weeks ago on somebody else's channel, but it was nice to hear it again. Welcome on in if you've just joined as well, guys. We've got one more show, so don't worry, you haven't missed out if you're just joining. I'll be on again tomorrow night, and though as well, don't forget, I'll be on normal time, 7 till 9 UK time. So don't worry about that. And if you are loving this and you want more of it, at 8 o'clock, if you go over to Lisa's, which is Creepy Glasgow Gal, she's actually going on an hour earlier tonight, and she's going to be doing some TV stuff and then radio stuff after. I think it was, Lynn. I think you're right. I think it was one of the two. Right, the last one I'm going to play, I hunted it out. Last week we played a bit of dark fantasy. We played one that was very good. So we're going to play another one. This was from the year 1941. It was aired on the 5th of December. And it's called The Demon Tree. And it runs for about 30 minutes, guys. Here you go.
Dark fantasy.
I am the spirit of the demon tree.
£3 on the Jack of Diamonds.
You should tear your money up, Humphreys. It would last you longer.
Perhaps you're right, Crane. But this way I get a sense of honest toil. I say, isn't anyone else betting?
Oh, let's quit. I'm tired of losing.
Oh, look here, old girl. Could I loan you a few pounds?
No, thank you, Crane. I have enough to get me back to London. If we ever do get back.
Now, why do you say that, Clara? It's only a matter of a stage getting through here to the resort and taking us out of this beastly place.
Beastly place is right. Why people come here for a rest is more than I can determine. Honestly, I've never spent such an uncomfortable week in all my life.
Well, think of me. I've been here 3. So have you, Humphreys.
Oh, look here, you two. It's 3 o'clock. Now, they're expecting the stage around 8 tonight. What do you say the 3 of us go for a bit of a walk through the forest?
I say, why not? Oh, here comes Danvers. Perhaps he'll join us.
Anything to get away from this place. Good afternoon, Danvers.
Greetings, good people. I take it you're no happier than when I left you a while ago.
Oh, the place is as gloomy as a morgue. We've just agreed to take a walk in the forest back of the inn. You're invited to come along if you like.
Sounds like a good enough way to pass the time.
Oh, good. And we all go together. Besides, I'm quite interested in that forest out there. You remember, of course, the story the night clerk told us last evening.
Yes, I don't like him. He talks through his nose. People should talk through their mouths.
No. I mean, what he told us about the forest.
What about the forest? I didn't hear it, Humphreys.
Well, the clerk said it was a gorgeous place. Lots of beautiful foliage, vivid colors, clear water lakes.
But nobody goes there. So beautiful.
That's just it, Clara. You see, people have gone there and never come back.
Rubbish. A lot of nonsense. Why, the clerk is just superstitious, that's all.
I am inclined to agree with you, Danvers. Why, he even told us an absurd story about a tree out there in that forest that's supposed to strangle people.
Strangle them? How?
Oh, I don't know. With its branches, I suppose. Just some absurd legend that people around here like to believe.
I believe it's more than just a legend, Crane.
Eh? And what makes you say that, old man?
Here. I talked to the clerk again later last night. He dug out this old newspaper clipping for me. Read it, Danvers, aloud.
Old is right. Almost illegible.
Well, read it.
It says, London, England, April 21st, 1857. It is reported that Sir Horace Wakefield, Earl of Dorset, was found strangled last night in Barlow Forest. His body was discovered entangled in the branches of a huge oak tree.
Go on. Read the rest of it.
Earl's death recalls to mind the weird tale of the witch of Barlow Forest, who is said to have lived in the 16th century. An evil old hag who, upon having a falling out with Sir Thomas Holly Wakefield, cursed him and warned him that any of his descendants who entered Barlow Forest would surely perish.
Charming old girl, wasn't she?
No. Don't scoff until you've heard the rest of it.
Go on, Danvers.
She also added that any person or persons with the Wakefield descendant would also die. She is said to have planted an acorn smeared with her own blood. The acorn is supposed to have grown into a towering oak capable of moving about from place to place in Barlow Forest. Sir Horace is the sixth of the Wakefield line to have perished by strangulation in the forest.
Thomas Hurley Wakefield. I wonder.
You wonder what, Cray?
My mother's name was Wakefield. I was just wondering if she was related to Sir Thomas.
Oh, of course not, Crane. It's just a story.
But an extraordinary story, didn't you say?
Well, yes. Wouldn't do very well as a bedtime story, would it?
A demon tree. I wonder if we could find it.
Well, let's have a try, shall we?
I'm game.
Don't let anybody say I'm not.
Then let's go. Oh, Humphrey's going along. I say, Humphreys, are you daydreaming?
No, I was just thinking. Wouldn't it be odd if the whole thing were true? If we all went in there and didn't come back.
Well, do you gentlemen see any way we can get into that forest?
It's as dense as Father Time's beard. Doesn't seem to be an opening anywhere.
I think we can get in over here.
Oh, all right. Coming, Danvers.
There seems to be a footpath over here. Only one along this line of the forest. There, see?
Oh, yes, you're right. Come on, I'll lead. We'd better remember the way back. It'd be hard to get out of here if we didn't know where this opening is.
Don't worry, I'll remember it. I'm good at landmarks.
Go ahead, Clara. I'm right behind you.
I say, do any of you feel that?
Feel what, Danvers?
The chill. I feel like it's 20 degrees colder in this place.
I feel that way, too.
So do I.
It's naturally cooler in the woods where the sun doesn't shine.
But not this much cooler.
I don't like this place. I'm for going back to the inn.
Oh, let's get on ahead a little ways. I say, it is pretty in here.
Pretty or not, it gives me the creeps.
It isn't the kind of cold caused by climatic changes.
What was that, Denver?
I said it's a different kind of cold. It's the kind that creeps up your spine when some evil comes over you.
Oh, now, Danvers. You're just letting that newspaper story play on your mind.
Wait a minute, eh? Look! That tree there in front of us. It looks like a human giant.
Jove! You're right, Danvers.
I could swear it moved just a moment ago.
It did move. I saw it, too.
That's the strangest looking tree I ever saw. Look at that bark. I wonder if...
Crane! What's wrong, man?
I just touched the bark of that tree and it didn't feel like bark at all.
What?
No, it felt like human skin.
Here, let me feel it. By heaven, it's true. It does feel like skin. Warm and smooth and soft.
Yes. It feels that way to me, too.
Here. Humphreys, you touch it.
No, thanks.
Go ahead, Humphreys. Feel it.
I have no desire to. You see, I'm sure you're right.
What's that?
I feel that this is the demon tree of Barlow Forest.
Humphreys.
I think we've seen enough of this place, haven't we? Let's get back to the inn.
Yes, let's.
All right. Come on.
I say, wait a minute. Have you noticed how dark it is? All of a sudden.
The sun's behind a cloud, probably.
It's impossible to see the sky through this foliage.
It is darker. I can hardly see where I'm walking.
Are you quite sure this is the right way? I don't remember this clearing.
I don't either.
Wait a minute. By heaven, this isn't the way.
It must be. We're on the path, aren't we?
No. No, I don't think we are. It's so dark. Do any of you have a flash?
I certainly don't remember this clearing. I think... What was that?
What was what, Crane?
You'll think this is foolish, but I swear I felt the branch of a tree brush across my face and shoulder.
That's impossible. There's not a tree within 50 feet of us.
But I felt it, I tell you. It rustled like a branch covered with leaves, and yet it felt warm and soft, like human flesh.
Are you sure?
Yes. Look, we're lost here. It's dark as night, right in the middle of the afternoon. And we've lost the path and that tree.
Easy, Crane. Keep your head, man.
I'm getting out of here. I'm not going to stay here and be murdered.
Crane! Stay with us.
No. I'm going to find the path and get out of here.
Crane, stay here. We'll find a way back.
I don't want to stay here and die. I want to get away from this place.
Crane, don't be a fool. Crane!
Gone.
Now he is in for it. We're better off by staying together.
I don't know whether we are or not.
Listen. It's Crane.
Sounds like he's strangling.
Come on.
Oh, he couldn't have gotten far.
Right over here, I think.
Now, take it easy now. Be careful.
Oh, there he is.
Yes. Stretched out on the ground. Like he was dead. Look at him.
Oh.
Marks on his throat. Like hands would make.
That wasn't done by hands. See? Stains on his skin. Green stains.
Thomas Wakefield Crane.
Oh, what a horrible way for him to die.
Clara, that tree. This is where we first saw it. Now it's gone.
Humphreys, you're right. This is where it was. I'm sure of it.
Then what's happened to it?
The important question is, what are we going to do with Crane?
We'll have to leave him here till we can find a way out of this place.
Poor Crane. It happened so quickly. One minute he was with us, and the next...
We warned him not to leave us. Now, the three of us had better stay close together.
Oh, yes, for heaven's sakes, let's not get separated.
And do come on. There's nothing we can do for Crane now. We've got to find our way out of here.
It just doesn't seem right leaving him there.
It's all we can do. Come on.
How do we know which way to go?
We don't. All we can do is keep moving and hope to find the path again.
Oh, it's horrible. Wandering about like this, like nothing but a group of marionettes.
Controlled by what strange puppeteer?
What's that, Humphreys?
I said, controlled by what strange puppeteer?
Humphreys, surely you don't think we've been purposely led into this?
Who can say?
Oh, now, Humphreys. Crane went off the deep end. We've got to keep our heads.
We found a way in. Surely we'll find a way out.
Yes. Yes, we did find a way in. But what about the chill? The darkness?
There's some explanation. Perhaps a storm is coming up. Yes, that could be it, couldn't it?
Storms don't rise that quickly in this part of the country.
And the darkness. It came down on this forest like a shroud.
Yes. Came so quickly. Reminded me of how a corpse must feel in his coffin when the lid is put over him.
Look here, Humphreys. I'm about fed up with that sort of talk.
Only a fool refuses to face the facts, Danvers. You know this isn't any ordinary situation we're in. The chill of winter in the summertime. Darkness in mid-afternoon. And a tree that strangles.
It was probably just an accident, Crane's death.
Why don't you stop trying to tell yourself that the tree was only an imaginary thing? We all know that it's real.
Humphreys.
And as alive as any of us. The bark did feel like human flesh.
Danvers. Humphreys. Look.
What is it? A glow of light there ahead of us.
It's the tree.
There. Now, what do you think, Danvers? Look. It's the tree moving along in a glow of phosphorescent light.
Good heavens. It's the same tree.
It looks like a human giant.
It was nowhere near here. It was back there.
Do you two see what the tree is carrying?
It's carrying Crane. It's got him tucked up under that huge branch that looks like a human arm.
It's fading now. Disappearing again.
Fading away. Yes. Gone. He's gone.
Now do you believe, Danvers? Now do you admit that the tree is alive?
What else can I believe? I don't know.
Danvers, look out!
He's fallen into a water pit.
Oh.
Help! Humphreys! It's quicksand!
Humphreys, he's sinking.
Help! I'm into my waist! Get me out of here!
Stand still, Danvers. You'll just sink deeper.
Wait! Help me out of here! Get something I can grab onto!
Here, Danvers.
Danvers, grab the end of that pole. Here, let me help Humphreys.
Grab it, Danvers. Grab it.
The pole, Danvers. Grab the end so we can pull you off.
I can't! That tree branch! It's beating me!
Good Lord. Listen, Clara.
A tree branch. But we can't see it.
I can't get near the pole. The branch keeps beating me back.
Humphreys, do something. He's up to his shoulders now.
I can't make it. I can't help. Save me! Save me!
All right. He'll go under the quicksand and strangle.
Danvers, there's nothing I can do.
That tree! The demon tree! There's no escaping from it.
He's gone.
Poor devil. Didn't have a chance.
Humphreys, we've got to get out of here. We're all doomed. It's the Wakefield curse.
Clara, stop it.
It is the curse. We're helpless. There's nothing we can do to save ourselves.
Clara, stop it.
Humphreys.
Now, we can't give up. We've got to find a way out of this place. Follow me. Be careful where you step. Whatever happens, keep your head, Clara, for heaven's sake.
walked for hours.
I say, it's getting a little lighter. Clara, up ahead there. Isn't that a path?
What? Oh, you're right, Humphreys. It's the path we came in on.
And look, there's an opening through the trees.
Yes, I remember the landmarks. Oh, thank God for the light.
Come on, Clara. Out of this place. There's nothing we can do for Danvers or Crane now. Clara.
Yes?
I wonder if you feel as I do. I thought we'd be safe back here in the hotel. I don't know how to describe it, but I have a feeling that this whole business isn't over yet.
I know. I've had the same feeling. A feeling that we're not finished with the demon tree.
Or that it's not finished with us.
Yes, exactly.
Here, my room. Better go in and have a drink, Clara. Heaven knows we need one.
Yes, I certainly do.
What's worrying me is how we're going to explain what happened to Craig and Danvers. Yeah, wait a minute. I'll get the light. There.
Humphreys, on the bed there.
Good Lord. The branch of a tree about 2 feet long.
Humphreys, don't touch it.
Look at it. Look at it. A fresh, living branch.
Put it down. Oh, Humphreys, I'm getting out of here.
Where are you going?
Down to the lobby and wait for the stage.
Oh, hold on. I'll go with you. Wait, Clara. Wait, it's 3 flights down. Let's take the elevator.
All right. We can get the thing up here.
It's automatic. Just push the button, it'll come up.
Humphreys, look. Someone left the steel gate open.
I say, that's dangerous.
It certainly is. Humphreys, that branch is pushing. Drop it. Humphreys! Ah!
Good Lord. Clara! Clara! That branch! It pushed her down the shaft. It's after me. Get away! Get away! Help me! Help me, somebody! The trees! The demon trees! It's choking me!
Any descendant of Sir Thomas Hurley Wakefield who enters Barlow Forest is doomed to die, and all who enter the forest with him are likewise doomed.
Dark fantasy.
You have just heard The Demon Tree, an original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop. Tonight's cast included Eleanor Naylor Corrin as Clara, Ben Morris, who was Humphreys, Garland Moss took the part of Danvers, and Murillo Schofield was heard as Crane. Next Friday night at this time, the National Broadcasting...
I don't know about you, but tonight's episodes are awesome. They were really creepy. I really enjoyed that. That was good. That was my last show of the night, guys. But remember, you've got Lisa on in just under an hour if you want to go and check her out. It's Lisa, Creepy Glasgow Girl. And don't forget that if you came midway and you want to hear the whole thing, The shows are now put on View. It'll be going up tomorrow. You just need to find me. I've been told the best way to find it is type in Forbidden Frequency Darren and it comes up straight away. Oh, Susan, thank you for the twinkling star. That's so kind. Thank you. I'm going to be on tomorrow at the normal time, 7 till 9, where I'll have more shows lined up. But thanks very much, guys, for spending the last couple of hours with me. Thank you for the taps for me. 41k, that's not bad. Thank you for the new follows. I hope you have a great night. I'm off to have a hot chocolate now with the hubby, and then I'm going to settle into bed, put my headphones in, and I'll probably see you in Lisa's later. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I love you lots, and stay safe. Bye for now. Bye. Oh, let me do the shout-outs. Don't go. Shout out to Susan, Lynn, Dale, Marianne, Jenna, Stephanie, Jeff, Adrian, Country Pumpkin, JMA, and Laura. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.